Today's episode is presented by your new favorite vodka, my favorite vodka, Terrence's favorite vodka, everyone's favorite vodka, Game Day. They embody the spirit of the game. Go check out Game Day Vodka on social media. Go check their website out. Go get you a couple bottles. See if they have your team's colors. They're expanding rapidly. They're making their way across the United States. They will be worldwide very soon. Use that promo code TROSS to get 15% off your order. And now let's get into the episode.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the show, what a wonderful delight. Patsy and T-Ross better chop up on the mic. Just sit back, have a laugh, catch a vibe, and enjoy the ride.
Episode 41.
This is the Dirk episode. It has nothing to do with Dirk except the number, but this is the Dirk episode 41.
Lil Dirk.
With oh wow, yeah, we can tie it in that way. But yeah, so today's guest, Chuma Okeke, my younger teammate. He's like a little brother. He feels like a little brother to me, honestly. He's a good kid. Yeah, he's young.
He hopped on. That was cool. That was cool for him. You guys will enjoy listening to him talking about his rap career, his change from college to NBA, and taking a year off. And he drops a little knowledge on us. Cool dude. But I got some stuff to talk about. You hit me up, you FaceTime me. Lil Reese is shot.
People are gonna be like, "Who's Lil Reese?"
If you don't know who Lil Reese is, he's a rapper from Chicago, close with Lil Durk. What is the gang? OTF?
OTF, Only the Family. I don't know if he's a part of that gang. I know he's a part of like the same like neighborhood that Dirk grew up on. I think.
Yeah.
Well, they always be saying Lamb Run or something. But
if you haven't seen the video, that video was bad. It was bad.
It was bad. So I was reading up on Reddit because Reddit always has answers. Apparently,
they have all the answers on Reddit.
Yeah, they do, and they have all the graphic videos. But apparently, I think what happened. I think They said he was going to meet up with some people who were about to sell him some tree, and he got into the car with them. And apparently, two guys in the car had stole that car, and then the dude that was looking for his car somehow caught up with him and started shooting in the car. And then they shot up. I don't know how many times, but I know a couple of them. Two of the guys got shot. They shot Reese and they beat the shit out of him. Like
he looked bad. He looked bad, bro. That video was bad. I thought for sure he was gonna die.
No, not with I looked at it again and I didn't think he was gonna die, but it looked bad because like bro, his face was lumped the fuck up from all like getting beat up. Yeah. So that was alarming. I didn't know what the hell was happening at first glance. And then he was like bleeding from his eyes, and then it was like how like when you're like leaning over and like the gravity's just gonna pull the water down at the lowest point. So I didn't know if he was just gonna. I thought that was like coming from the back of his head, but it was just leaking from his nose, and dripping off. So it looked bad. It looked really bad.
Well, now that you say that though, like I don't look as good when I'm laying on my side. Just everything,
no, for sure. And I'm sure you would look a lot worse if
I got decked in the face and I got shot.
Yeah, if you were shot, you would have been in bad shape. Bro, apparently in Chicago, that's like it's like one of the worst things right now. Is just people getting carjacked left and right all the time.
Really?
So it's like at a record high right now. It's like. Within this year, like I think there was like 80 carjackings like in the first month of like January. Something crazy. It
probably has to do with pandemic too, man.
No, for sure. I mean,
people staying inside. Carjacking soared in Chicago over the past year. There was 10,000 cars stolen.
And they just chop them up and they just send them out and they probably get cash for that. So yeah, bro. I mean, it's crazy, and it's little kids doing it, bro. It's like 13, 14, 15-year-old kids.
Hey, what do you think the number one car in America is right stolen? No, this gets stolen.
That's stolen?
It gets stolen. Cars in America. This is 2019, so this is 2 years ago. What do you think the number one car is? Number two, you for sure know. Number one, there's no way you're getting this, but just
number one. Yep. Minivans? I don't know. No, is it a type of car, or is it an actual like? There's a certain car, a specific car, like a.
Well, it's a specific car
Okay, give me the continent of the manufacturer.
It's American car. It's American car.
Ooh.
The second one is Asian.
It's so the first one is a Chevy Cobalt, and the second one is a Toyota Camry.
Nope. Okay, first one, Ford pickup, 38,000 stolen.
Pickups?
A Ford pickup.
Oh.
But this is where I if you think about it though, there's old Ford pickups that people probably can jack so easy, and maybe that has something to do with it. Then number two, I'm surprised you didn't get it, but the Honda Civic. I mean, that just seems like a classic.
That would have been number one.
Yeah, that'd be a car to get jacked.
I don't know much about carjackings and the creme de la creme of the carjacking world, but nonetheless, I did not think it would have been a pickup truck.
I didn't either. And then it goes Chevrolet pickup. It goes Chevrolet pickup, and then it goes Honda Accord. So Hondas are just getting jacked out there, left and right.
But there's also a trillion of them on the road.
Exactly, and that goes back to your point of how you talked about like the pieces and the parts.
Yeah.
So those cars get stolen, and you can flip those parts because there's so many of those cars.
So many of them. For sure. That makes total sense.
But back to Lil Reese though. That video was crazy. I guess he everything that I found seems fine.
He's in stable condition now, but good lord, bro, that dude is an actual like Grim Reaper, Goblin, Ghoul.
Twice.
Like he doesn't die. Like
two
the
times.
first time he got shot in the he got shot in the neck driving. Like that's absurd. Like,
I know. I was slapping his music all night. Yeah. It's crazy how that works out. Like someone gets shot, then you just start playing their music. It gives them more popularity. Like it's interesting. Wild. It's crazy how it seems like it's almost ass backwards how things like that work. Like even when people die, like Tupac, those notorious, like those guys' records, albums, like went through the roof. Nipsey, all types of.
Even Pop Smoke. Yeah, that's how everything is, though, bro. That's unfortunately. Even Michael Jackson to this day, he's probably gonna have. He had a song a couple years ago with Drake. Like, who would have thought that was gonna happen?
Drake took that down.
Oh, he took it down?
I think they took that off the album because of all that stuff that popped off, all the allegations. I thought there was some sticky situation there.
It's up alive and well.
It's up alive and well. Hey, speaking of shootings, there were like 2 days ago, not too far from my place, road rage incident. Girl gets out with a knife. Another dude just pops her dead in the middle of the road.
Never bring a knife to a gunfight.
Bro, and it's crazy because like the guys stayed on the scene. They stayed because they were like they're being cooperative. They're like, hey, she charged me with a knife, and I shot her. Like, I popped her.
Self-defense.
Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
And that was in Washington, so that's so crazy. There's a video going around right now of this lady, or not even another lady. It's of her boyfriend. She shows up to her house, and he's banging on the door, like trying to kick the door, and he's saying, "You want to play? You fucking bitch, let's play." So, bro, he's banging, like kicking the door in, like fucking police. He finally gets through. He goes into the house. You can't see it. I'm only looking at the porch, so you can hear him in the background saying, like, "You fucking bitch, you think it's a game? You want to keep playing? You want to play? Let's play." Next, you know, boom, boom, shoots him dead. This, I think, it's happened in Florida because of the stand your ground law. So, like, I don't think she's in, like...
No, she'll be fine.
Yeah,
if it's her property, too. If it's her property.
Yeah, and he kicked in her door in, and he charged her, and you can hear him saying, "Let's play," and then 2 shots fired and let off. So, I mean, it's crazy, bro. It's
getting interesting because, we're using a lot of force, and, like, then you're starting to just use these legalities of, like, hey, they're on my property.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I can shoot them. Like, I'll be fine. Like, which, you know, at the end of the day, it is your property. Someone's trespassing. You feel threatened if they're banging your door in. Like, what the hell you think, man? Like, you don't know what someone's gonna do if they're doing that. Like,
especially if they're saying you want to play, let's play. Yeah, I think you're.
You want to play?
You're in your rights.
You want to play?
Especially she was a woman. She was a lady too, bro. Like, no, we can't let that get any further. But
Hey, speaking of that, what's going on with the gas? I'm seeing crazy gas videos, articles from Florida, like people, like the Hummer blew up because they had like so much gas in their car. They got lit.
And it's so weird, bro. I commented that. I saw the video of the guy. I was like, bro, he's going to blow himself up. Literally a day later, the footage comes out of him actually, his car just in flames. So I was just like, what do people think? And out here, where I'm at in Florida, or at least in Orlando, there's no shortage. They might be upping the price because everybody's going crazy over it, but like there's no shortage. And I don't think that that pipeline thing was affecting this part of Florida at least. But I know like within somewhere in the the Midwest or Mid-East or somewhere in the middle of the country, I know it's like affecting a lot of people.
So prices have gone up where you're at?
They've gone up a little bit. You can
like
tell.
20, 30 cents, something like that. I feel like that's how it was here
not
too.
Not much, because out here it's a little cheaper, bro. So I don't know how cheap it is, but I know you can get it for like just right at either 2 or just under 2. And I know that it went up to like 230, 245 one day.
Damn, that is cheap. Fuck,
that's cheap, yeah.
Mine's 340. Like unleaded out here is 340.
Remember back in the day when we were kids and $1 could get you to around town? I mean, that's so crazy that it's
crazy, bro.
I remember being with my mom, and my mom was a teacher at a Christian school, and after one day, after she was like grading papers or doing whatever for the longest, we're leaving the school at like 6 o'clock. It's getting dark, and then she's just like, "Oh my God, we have no gas." I remember me and my sister scrounging through like the back seats looking for change, and we ended up finding like maybe $1.30 and just change in quarters.
That's 20 miles.
That was enough to get us to and from school and to the house like twice. So I was just like, times have definitely changed.
Even food, bro. Sometimes I catch myself. Bro. Like even when we were in high school, like I remember like us getting fast food, and it's like nowadays, like if I stop to get fast food, you're like, dude, you're paying over like $10-15 for just a meal.
For anything, bro.
For like a meal.
That's
there's no dollar menu anymore. The dollar menu is a $2 menu, $3 menu.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro.
But that's the inflation of everything goes up. Like,
if
1945, or thank God not 1945. Let's go 1970. We be kings.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's like that's why like property is like always going to be the biggest valuable thing, because we're always going to keep creating more people. So the more people on this earth, the more the value of the land's going to become, because there's going to be less land.
There's
going to be less land. So it's like, and that causes inflation also with all that, because we're having more people. So there's going to be more money circulated. Like it's just how it goes. It's crazy. Hopefully we don't end up like some of these other countries that I used to live in, where it's like $15,000 for a burger, because that's $15, but their inflation's crazy. But hey, man, it's good chopping it up.
Yes, sir. I mean,
do you have one more thing to say?
Yeah, we have to do some more streaming.
Yeah, hey, check out Terrence. I need to get streaming. I don't know why. We need to stream together.
You need to be the guy that streams, because I mean, it's just not.
We might as well both.
I will stream if we do sports games. I will not stream any more FPSs, bro. No
Stop saying FPS.
I saw it on one of the Twitch things as a category. It's like FPS, first person shooter.
Streamer lingo.
I just don't want no more FPSs for this guy. I definitely like sports, so I can do the Madden, I can do MLB, I can do UFC. I'm god awful at Warzone, as some people clipped on our Twitch earlier. But nonetheless, if we do that, Steven, you do it, and
it'll be fun. Well, we'll get into this interview with Chuma, and make sure to go check us out on the tross.podcast and podcast T-Ross on Twitter and IG.
Subscribe.
Go check out my other podcast, No Bad Shots, let's get into this interview with Chuma. Let's take a second from this episode to talk about one of our favorite sponsors, theeverydayfan.com, your one-stop shop for all your sporting news. Whether it's the NBA, NFL, or even the EPL league, they have you covered. But they don't stop there. From pop culture to wrestling and entertainment, there is something for everyone. With some of the best writers in the game, come get a fresh perspective from everyday fans like yourself. While you're there, you can also check out the memorabilia shop and make your man cave one to envy. That is theeverydayfan.com. Go check them out.
This is first-year player. He's kind of a first-year player. He's kind of a second-year player. We'll get into that. Rookie. What pick were you, Chuma?
16.
16th pick in the NBA draft. And I can't even remember the year.
2019.
God. I'm getting old. Anyway. Chuma Okeke, everybody. Chuma Okeke.
Checking
from Auburn.
Checking out his hairline to make sure it looks good, man.
Yeah, man. I just got a cut.
I didn't get no cut.
I did. I finally found me a good barber in Orlando.
Who do you go to?
Huh?
Who do you be going to?
I don't know. This is my first time going to him, but it was somebody.
You don't know the dude's name?
I forgot.
Chuma, you can't just be letting strangers cut your hair, bro.
Chris put me on.
Who?
Chris, the officer for the Magic.
Chris don't even got hair, bro. He's bald. Why you listening to him?
From Orlando, so he gonna know the good places everywhere in Orlando. And he got
Why
me.
you just ask a teammate?
Nah, y'all barbers don't be getting y'all right.
He's throwing shots at you. He's throwing shots at you, Ross.
Bro, okay, so give you background. Chris is the security guy on our team. He used to be a cop in Orlando for like 20 plus years, but he's bald. So it's just weird that he would have the recommendation that Chuma was looking for. And either way, hey man, I'm happy you found a barber. But yeah, man. So as you know, we just finished our first season in the NBA. Well, sorry, your first season in the NBA, my ninth. Tell me, what was your experience? Like, what? I mean, I know it was a little different experience than typical seasons, but what was it like for you?
This season really went by fast for real. Like I feel like we were just at the beginning of the season, but shoot, this is probably the most traveling I ever did. Like usually I love to travel, but it's like this season I didn't want to, like, I just wanted to stay put in one place for a while. Like we would be traveling and have to come home. Like I stopped unpacking my bags when we started because we would have to get right back on the road. It was just a lot of traveling, but overall I felt like the season was fun. I learned a lot, and I got adjusted. I feel like I got adjusted good, and looking forward to it for the future.
Yeah, man. No, I'm not gonna lie. You did adjust really well, and it was because okay. So explain a little bit about when you got drafted, because you were hurt. And you kind of got hurt in the tournament, and then you went to the draft. So did you know? You must have knew, like, from the beginning of that year that you was going to the league, because you was like, I don't care if I'm hurt or whatever, I'm still going.
No, but I first had an idea I was going to go when I think we played in Hawaii. I forgot what that tournament called when teams go to Hawaii and play.
The Maui Classic.
The Maui Classic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then I had played some games down there, and then people just telling me that my name was on the draft boards now. So I looked and I was like, oh snap.
So hold up. So you just fucked around and just fell into the NBA, really? You was just like was that your dream? I know it's every little kid's dream, but I mean, at some point, like, people know when that dream starts to become real. So you were just, up until that point, you were just trying to go to school, huh? And just play ball and just kick it.
I wasn't trying to go to school. I hated school.
I think that's the same with all of us.
No, for sure. But that can't be the reason why you went to the league. I mean, I know that you was, but you were just going to college because what? It was just, I mean, we all got to go to college and you want to play ball.
Yeah.
But
of course, I wanted to go to the league. I was trying to get to the league, but I didn't know if I was, like, of course, sometimes I'd be like, ooh, I know I could go. All I got to do is this. But then there'd be other times when I'm like, dang, but I also got to beat out this person, or all these people trying to go to the league, all these people trying to play my position, same thing. So do I really think that I could make it out of all these people? And then my name is probably on the board, so that just made me work harder in school. And then one of my teammates was like, you don't like school, don't nobody like school. So if you do what you're supposed to do, if you go to the gym, if you get right in the games and stuff, you don't even have to worry about going to school no more. So I just
but yeah, I mean,
That's true though, man.
Yeah.
You take care of your business on the court. You really don't have to worry about school. You're your own CEO, man. You're your own boss, like that shirt says, man. CEO life.
CEO lifestyle.
Hey,
Right,
I got a question for you. So what was that big adjustment though when you got to the NBA? Like, where did you see that you really needed to, like, improve your game? Like, what was the aspect that really, like, stood out to you?
My aggressiveness, honestly, and not just taking shots and stuff. I'm talking about, like, everybody in the NBA is strong. And in college, I played in the SEC, like Auburn in the SEC, and like all the basketball teams there is like, everybody on the basketball team could play for a football team. That's how big they are. Everybody like football players and stuff. So that's one of the that's something that I took away from Auburn, was my aggressiveness and being aggressive, whether it's rebounding, going to the hole, finishing through contact. But I just had to get that aggressiveness back, finishing through contact and just overpowering people and just being strong with everything I do. So that's probably one thing I had to get back.
So the fouls are a little different than NBA, huh? Them dudes is a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger.
Especially for rookies, though. Rookies don't get no calls, and that's probably the thing I ever heard. Like, I always get fouled, and then people be like, "You're a rookie, you're not gonna get that call." Like, it doesn't matter. That don't make no sense. Like, a foul is a foul. But it is.
But that's like the only rookie hazing that you gonna get is pretty much not getting no foul calls. I mean, it's still, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a ton of rookies come in. I've seen a ton of players come in, and you handled it a lot better than you probably even think that you did because you, bro, like everybody was shocked. And I remember it was one time when you had just came here from Lakeland, and you were kind of like you was pretty much new to the team, or it might have been even like a kind of one of them preseason workouts. I remember you was working out with a coach and you was playing one-on-one with somebody, and then you started talking shit to me, like saying something like, "Oh, I could beat you," or "You can't do this," or "You can't do something." We ended up playing one-on-one for like real, and I for sure beat you. I know I beat you,
Yeah, you did.
but that was like my first like time seeing you play or kind of getting the field, Chuma, bro. I was super impressed by the defense because most guys, coming out of college, like they don't know how to play defense. Like it's hard to be good at defense.
Yeah.
But you have a good instincts for that, and you also are like really good offensively. Like I'm not gonna lie, your jump shot is jank to me. Like you look so funny shooting that little one arm like L shot motion. Like it's an acute angle just every time, but it's cash and it's like an old man shot too. Like all your game is old school. Like I was just telling who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Dylan. Dylan's he's our what would you call Dylan on our team? He's like our statistics number cruncher, coach, coordinator. Like he does something.
You know everything.
Yeah. And I was talking to him at a timeout because this is actually against the Lakers. And you kept hitting these little turnaround jump shots, and I was just like, yo, who does his game remind you of? And I think we both had said something like Kawhi Leonard, like a smaller Kawhi Leonard, and it was one other player. But you got a really good game. You said who?
I think you said Paul Pierce. Somebody said Paul Pierce.
Oh, Paul Pierce. Yep. It's Paul Pierce and a little bit of like Kawhi. So I was like, damn, I was impressed. And the defense was like the biggest thing, like, because you do a little bit of everything. You shoot, you get blocks, and I'm so happy that you finally got one dunk that was like impressive. Because all your dunks are like Jordan in his last year with the Wizards, like just baby dunks. But that dunk over Drummond,
that's nice. That was nice.
I almost hurt my back. I jumped out of the seat, so quick. I was like, I know Chuma ain't just try to dunk it. And I thought it was a little bit of travel, but I'm not going to hate. That was a great dunk.
It was, though. But everybody sounds like you.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
But but nonetheless,
what's up with this Madden rivalry? So there's a little beef going on.
This man, he going to say he beat me every time, but okay. He beat me the first time. He beat me by 30 the first time.
Woo! Boy, I'm so glad you said it and I didn't, but keep going.
I'm saying he always say he beat me by 30 and then he just leave it at that. But he don't tell everybody that I beat him by 20 the next game.
Ooh, was it 20 or nah? It wasn't no 20. You might have beaten me. It was probably like maybe a touchdown and a field goal. I don't know about 20 though.
It's not
but who has the better the record though? That's me. You can't even beat Vooch.
I'm trying to see. I feel like we played the third time, but we didn't finish the game.
No, I had to leave. But I beat you before that because I beat you, and then I lost to Vooch, and you was like, I want to play Vooch. And I think you lost to Vooch, too.
Yes, no, I beat Vooch.
Vooch good at Madden? I can't picture
Vooch
that.
loves Madden, bro.
Yeah, Vooch good.
Really?
He's nice.
What's his team?
He usually, who has a team in Madden anymore? But
some people do if they're addicted to it.
I mean, but the team anyway. But his one of his favorite teams was Philly because that's where he got drafted.
Yeah,
but either way,
sure.
he gave Chuma fits, and I was there to watch the whole thing. But then I ended up losing to Vooch. But anyway, that's besides the fact. But
then what make you think you could really beat me? I beat Vooch. I beat you.
So, we need a live stream of it.
Relax. I've beat Vooch in the past, so we don't talk about that. But we should get you on the stream though, Chuma. I know you like to play video games all day. It looked like you got a video game on in the background.
No, this total wipeout. I was watching the show.
No, of course. Either way, we need to get you on the stream. Well, what kind of games you be playing besides Madden?
Just 2K and GTA. I ain't played GTA in a long time though. Ever since I got a PS5.
Yeah, we did used to play GTA a little bit.
Yeah,
when's the new one?
Yeah.
When's the new one supposed to come out, man? They keep saying.
Oh, they say it's coming out soon. They ain't give a date though.
So it ain't that soon.
Man,
Nah,
Chuma,
I mean, but either way, did they tell you what it's gonna be like? Is it gonna be like taking place in a different city? Is it gonna be on
Here we go.
Santos all over again? Or are we gonna get?
I don't know. I just seen it. It was trending one day on Twitter saying it's coming soon. I was like, let's get it. But
it's aiming for a 2021 release date. That's what it says. So there's no specific date.
I mean, we're pretty much in June, so it's 6 more months minimum.
It looks like it's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy fat, bro.
Whoa, Chuma, you said you play 2K.
yeah, I'll be playing.
We'll have
man,
to get in contact with you.
Yeah, I told Chuma already. I don't know
What?
about that 2K event we putting together.
No, you ain't tell me.
Spoiler alert.
I think
Yeah, well, we're not supposed to announce it, but
Yeah, we're not about to say it. But either way, we're gonna keep you in mind for something. I don't know how good you are at 2K.
I'm
Can't be
good.
that good.
No, I'm playing. But no.
hey,
All right.
Chuma, give me a little insight on a little behind the scenes on Terrence as a teammate. I haven't been Terrence's teammate since we were in high school, so like, give us something about Terrence, man. How's Terrence in the locker room? How is he on being a teammate?
Take everything you hear from this dude with a grain of salt.
I
I want
want
to
to
say
hear
that first, but go ahead.
It's really nothing bad to say. He cool dude. He be talking. When I first got here, he always used to talk about what's the word? Conspiracy theories and stuff. And I like I be liking talking about conspiracy theories and all that other stuff. But he cool teammate. He be trying to like he could do whatever. What you be doing, jiu-jitsu? I don't know what type of fight.
You know I got them jiu-jitsu school. I ain't gotta walk around putting everybody in an arm bar, but you know I can do it though. You know I can do it. Me and Mike will go out there and beat everybody the fuck up if it ever came down to it. Y'all know.
No, but we be he be talking about all that. And I be wanting to do some stuff too though, because I be wanting to learn that type stuff. Like it's just a lot of people on our team that be into that stuff too.
Yeah. What's up, bro? I can tell you there's a gym not too far from my house. The dude that be training, he does. I mean, I do more kickboxing now because jiu-jitsu's hard. Like Mike does jiu-jitsu with the same guy I work out with, but it's hard, bro. Like I'm not limber enough to do it, and it's like one of the hardest things to learn. It's like learning how to play chess with like no board. Like it's tough. But I'll definitely take you to his kickboxing class because that's like more stand up. You throw kicks, you throw punches, you throw elbows. So it's kind of like a boxing thing, but just a little more stand up. Because the groundwork, bro. I had to get a gi. I didn't even get the gi yet, but like it's a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you ever down, Chuma, we should for sure do that. Like, because I'm about to start taking classes in the next couple of weeks. So if you are you serious about learning some kickboxing?
Some self-defense.
What's up?
Me and Mike was we was play slapboxing one time, and I would have my hands up. I'm thinking he gonna throw a punch. This man throw a high kick. I wasn't expecting it. I definitely got to get my.
Yeah, if you want to do it like that, we could do it like that. Last thing I'm gonna ask you though, because every time I'm playing Twitch or I'm like streaming, people always ask me when Chuma's gonna come on. When's Chuma gonna be on the podcast? A lot of questions. We're talking about your rap career, so you got to kind of fill us in what's going on with that, bro. Do you got a rap name? Do you got some songs, a mixtape? You got a studio in the crib? What's going on?
My rap name?
You don't have it?
Man, it's just Big Chum. Ain't nothing major. Big Chum.
Big Chum. How many songs you got?
Out or just how many do I got? I think I got like 6 out. I dropped a little EP when I first got to Orlando. Well, no.
Is that iTunes, SoundCloud? Where we at?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, that's called.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm pulling it up.
Bro, you don't play it in the locker room or nothing? Why ain't you ever play your songs? I know you heard AG bumping his song every chance he got.
They be playing it sometimes in the weight room. Yeah, they be like, they be playing it. It's a cold, cold life.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got it right here. I got it right here. Yep.
Hey,
what's up,
bro? Can you make us a little rap intro for our podcast? We can change the intro song.
You gotta buy.
You said what?
You gotta buy me a car and I'll do it.
I gotta buy you a car. You want this one? I got one right here. You got that one?
Yeah, that's cool. I could probably sell that. Just autograph it.
All right, you come up with a decent thing. All this is yours. You got whatever you want in here. So
I really
get an intro though.
That's the dunk contest trophy.
Yep.
Yeah,
2013. What was you doing in 2013?
What was you doing in 2013?
You don't. How old were you? You probably what? 13.
I don't know.
That's 8 years ago. Yeah,
Yikes. Chuma, how old are you now?
22.
he's 14. He's chilling. He wasn't watching the dunk contest. You don't remember Ross?
Chuma wasn't watching basketball.
I was probably playing football.
All right, man.
Well, we appreciate Chuma, man, for real, coming on, hopping on with us. We'll have to do it again for sure.
Appreciate y'all, man.
And we're gonna be back for a song too, bro.
And we'll be in contact with you about this event we got coming up, man. You definitely need to be a part of it.
Oh yeah, let me know. Let me know about the song. Let me know about the event. Hey, and look, T. Ross, I heard y'all got a good paintball place to go. I'm trying to go paintballing.
You trying to go paintballing?
Yeah.
I'll go with you. Yeah, there's one on. There's a couple of them downtown.
You talking about the one downtown that we went to for that birthday party?
There's one downtown.
Yeah.
Bro, that was crazy.
Hey, Chum, bro, you don't know.
It's
I
big.
got a couple paintball guns laying around. I got some ARs and some little dual actions hanging around. So if you ever want to go, let me know.
I'm trying to go. Becky was talking about it the other day. She said that you tore up one time.
I got her. Yeah, I did. I mean, but that was what, 3 years ago.
Yeah,
That was I was fucking up everybody that day. I had my own type of guns and everything, so
Yeah,
I
he's
was
cheating.
fucking up.
He's cheating, man. Them
Everybody else
things
had
hit
just,
harder.
Like, them rentals. I was like, yeah, these rentals ain't gonna get it done, bro. And then everybody's scared too. So, I mean, it is what it is. And we go with just shirts. But you can wear a long sleeve shirt and some sweats, and that's it. You can't wear nothing else.
Well, last time I went, I was closed up. Like I had a whole bunch of clothes.
You're gonna have a heat stroke. You can't do that in the summer, bro. It gets hot in Orlando.
I was sweating like a motherfucker. That shit was
it's
no
bad.
joke. No joke.
Tell me,
Running.
I'll go with
running.
you. I'll go with you. They got an indoor and an outdoor.
All right, bet. We got.
All right, bet.
It don't matter.
All right, man. Shit,
All right,
we'll
man.
hit you up in a
Appreciate you,
little bit.
Chum.
All right, man.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the show, what a wonderful delight. Yeah, Patsy and T-Ross better chop up on the mic. Just sit back, have a laugh, catch a vibe, and enjoy the ride. Yeah.